What does the four living creatures in the book of Revelation symbolize? Let's find out. The four living creatures in the book of Revelation are special angelic beings that serve and worship God. They are not to be confused with the beasts mentioned later in the book of Revelation. These creatures are different from the redeemed elders, ordinary angels, seraphims, and cherubim. They play unique roles around God's throne and have distinct appearances that symbolize different aspects of creation. Each of the four living creatures represents a different category of living beings created by God. The first creature, which looks like a lion, represents wild beasts. The second creature, which looks like a calf, represents domestic animals like cattle. The third creature, which has a face like man, represents humanity. The fourth creature, which looks like an eagle, represents the birds. These four creatures stand for the broader category of living things, though they do not include creeping things and aquatic life, which are not represented before God. The four living creatures have significant roles in the heaven. They constantly call attention to God's holiness, fall prostrate in worship, sing and play harp, offers the prayers of saints to God, call forth the horsemen of the apocalypse, give veils to other angels, and listen to the worship of others. Their actions show their deep involvement in God's plan and their dedication to worshiping and serving Him. Their appearances carry deep symbolism. The lion and the eagle, which are considered unclean in Levitical law, symbolize wild and fierce aspects of creation, while the calf and man represents meekness and gentleness. Through Christ's redemption, all these creatures, clean and unclean, are made pure and can dwell together in harmony. This highlights the comprehensive nature of Christ's redemption, which extends to all creation, not just humanity. In fact, that the four living creatures are full of eyes signify their complete transparency and their availability to see everything clearly. This means they are full of light and vision, indicating their deep awareness and understanding in the presence of God. Their crystal clear nature is a model for how the redeemed should be, living in the light of God's presence all the time. In their appearance, the four living creatures resemble the cherubim from Ezekiel's vision and seraphim from Isaiah's vision. They each have 6 wings like the seraphim, and their multiple wings and eyes signifies their connection to both God's holiness and glory. The cherubim stands for God's glory and expression, while the seraphim stands for God's holiness and nature. Thus, the four living creatures embody both aspects, representing God's complete nature and expression. Overall, the four living creatures are powerful symbols of God's creation, His holiness, and His glory. They show how all parts of creation, through Christ's redemption, are brought together to worship and serve God. Their roles, appearances, and actions provide a vivid picture of the heavenly realm and the eternal worship and service to God that takes place there.